Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into why listening to podcasts is a game changer for improving your English. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to fine-tune your skills, podcasts offer a unique way to immerse yourself in the language. From picking up new vocabulary to mastering pronunciation, I'll be sharing how you can make the most out of podcasts to boost your English fluency. So, let's get started. Meet Sarah and Emma, two friends who live busy but very different lives. Sarah is a dedicated professional navigating the fast-paced world of work, while Emma is a stay-at-home mom juggling the joys and challenges of raising two young kids. In today's episode, they sit down for a coffee break to catch up and share a glimpse into their daily routines. Join us as we dive into their candid conversation about the highs, lows, and little moments that make life meaningful.
Sarah, so, how's your day been so far, Emma? I feel like I haven't had a chance to breathe since I woke up this morning.
Emma, the usual chaos. I barely had time to finish my coffee before the kids started demanding my attention. What about you? How's work treating you?
Sarah, busy, as always. I had back-to-back meetings today. I'm trying to keep up with everything, but it feels like the to-do list never ends. I don't even remember the last time I had a proper lunch break.
Emma, that sounds exhausting. I can't imagine juggling all that on top of everything else. My days are different, but just as hectic, I guess. The kids are up by 6 a.m., and from that moment on, it's non-stop until they're in bed.
Sarah, I can only imagine. What's your morning routine like with the kids?
Emma, well, I try to wake up around 5:30 a.m. to get a little quiet time before they wake up. I usually have a quick cup of coffee and check my phone, just a few minutes of peace. But as soon as they're up, it's go time. Breakfast is the first challenge. They're both so picky. I swear some days I make 3 different breakfasts just to keep them happy.
Sarah shakes her head in amazement. That's dedication. What happens after breakfast?
Emma, after that, it's a whirlwind of getting them dressed and ready for the day. My oldest is starting kindergarten soon, so we're practicing getting out the door on time. It's amazing how much time it can take to put on shoes and jackets. And then, if we have any errands or play dates, we're out the door. Otherwise, we stay home, and I try to keep them entertained without relying too much on screens.
Sarah, that's impressive, Emma. Keeping them busy must be a full-time job in itself. How do you manage to find time for yourself?
Emma, honestly, it's a struggle. I try to squeeze in some exercise during their nap time, but that doesn't always happen. And I've started doing some yoga at night after they're asleep, just 20 minutes or so. It helps me unwind after a long day. How about you? How do you fit in self-care with your schedule?
Sarah, it's tough. I usually wake up around 7 a.m. and immediately check my emails while having breakfast. I try to get a quick workout in, just a short run or some stretching, to clear my head before diving into work. But some days, I'm just too tired. Then it's all about work until 6 or 7 p.m. After that, I try to disconnect, but it's hard when there's always something that needs to be done. I'm trying to get better at setting boundaries, but it's a work in progress.
Emma, I get that. It's so easy to let work take over everything, especially when you're passionate about what you do. But you've got to take care of yourself too, Sarah. Burnout is real.
Sarah, you're right. I'm trying to be more mindful about that. I've started reading before bed instead of scrolling through my phone. It helps me relax and actually fall asleep faster. What about you? Any new hobbies or activities you're enjoying?
Emma, I've been getting into baking recently. It started as a way to keep the kids busy. They love helping with the mixing and decorating, but now it's become something I enjoy doing even when they're not around. There's something so satisfying about making something from scratch.
Sarah, that sounds wonderful. I've been wanting to bake more too. It seems like such a nice way to unwind. What do you usually bake?
Emma, mostly simple things: cookies, muffins, the occasional loaf of bread. The kids love it, and it's nice to have something homemade to snack on. Plus, the house smells amazing afterward. How about you? Have you picked up any new hobbies?
Sarah, I've been dabbling in photography, actually. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I finally decided to invest in a good camera. I've been going on weekend photo walks, just capturing anything that catches my eye: nature, architecture, even random street scenes. It's a nice way to get out of my head and see the world differently.
Emma, smiling, that sounds amazing, Sarah. I'd love to see some of your photos. It's so important to have creative outlets like that.
Absolutely. It's been really fulfilling. I think it's so easy to get caught up in the daily grind that we forget to do things just for ourselves, you know?
I totally agree. That's something I've been thinking about a lot lately. Life is so busy, but finding those little moments of joy, whether it's baking or photography or just a quiet cup of coffee, makes all the difference.
You're so right. It's the little things that keep us going. I've also been trying to be more present, especially during my downtime. Instead of worrying about tomorrow's tasks, I'm trying to enjoy the moment, whether it's a good book, a nice meal, or just a walk in the park.
That's a great mindset, Sarah. I think we could all benefit from being more present. It's easy to get overwhelmed with everything we have to do, but taking a step back and appreciating the small joys really helps.
I think we both deserve some downtime. Maybe we should plan a little getaway sometime, just a day trip, no kids, no work, just relaxation.
That sounds like a dream. Let's do it. We could go to that spa you mentioned a while back. A day of pampering would be perfect.
It's a plan then. We'll make it happen. We both deserve it after all the hard work we put in every day.
Absolutely. It'll be something to look forward to. Until then, let's just take it one day at a time and keep finding those little moments of happiness.
Cheers to that, Emma. Here's to making time for ourselves and enjoying the little things. Cheers!
We hope you enjoyed this candid look into Sarah and Emma's daily lives and their heartfelt chat over coffee. It's amazing how our routines, though different, are all filled with little moments of joy and challenges. If you loved this conversation, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more heartwarming content, and leave us a comment below sharing your own daily routine or tips for finding balance. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next episode.